unveiling, now he throws downfield. Milt Stegall wide open. Runs upfield to the 10. Gets a block. Touchdown.
What makes Milt the greatest receiver of all time? And I'm going to say the greatest receiver of all time in this CFL, unquestionably. Although, I don't know if I ever saw anyone catch Milt from behind.
You know, as a receiver, once the pass was completed, you weren't going to catch Milt Stegall from behind. So people would ask him all the time, can people run the 40-yard dash faster than you on the football field? And there might be a handful of guys that could beat him in 1 or 2 40-yard dashes, but not in 40 of them. So Milt was running his routes at the same speed from the first one to the 40th one. And nobody had the endurance, the speed to be able to maintain and stay with him through an entire game.
I think fans love number 85 because he just meant that you were coming to a show. You were going to see something. When he was out on the field, you knew you were going to see something special. He was just a smart football player. And so I always say he was almost like having another quarterback out there because I knew he was seeing the same thing that I was seeing on the field.
You know, in my mind, he's the greatest receiver that's ever played football in the Canadian Football League. This is a game against BC. He made 4 catches in this game, and every time he caught the ball, he scored a touchdown. 4 passes thrown to him, he caught it 4 times, he scored 4 touchdowns. And I've never seen that before in my life. I played 15 years of football, a little bit in the NFL and a lot in the CFL, and I've never seen anybody do that before.
I think it's such a testament to Milt that so many 85 jerseys are still seen all throughout, not only Winnipeg, but really when you go to games across the league. He has always been so proud to have been a Blue Bomber. You still see him back here doing various charity work. You see him in commercials. There's just that connection has always been here. I think that Winnipeggers love people that come back and appreciate the city, that appreciate the fans, and that's Milt to a T.
Second in the league, 2nd and 9. Stegall and looking for Milt Stegall, number 135.
One might think that there would be a difference between Milt on camera and off camera, but there isn't. For Milt's personality that you see on camera is the same way that he is off. I think that's one of the things that people would love about him, and love about him most is that he is very genuine. What you see is what you get.
He was supreme as a teammate. He's just such a genuine person. When I think back to my locker room experiences with Winnipeg Blue Bombers, football in general, you know, Milt Stegall was a part of what made you smile every day when you went to practice.
He was a tremendous teammate, selfless, did a great deal of positive things in the locker room to bring the guys closer together.
With me and him and Robert Gordon, we just had fun. We just had a great time. He just had that perfect mix of a teammate, and that's what you want in a Hall of Famer.
I mean, Milt had a ton of nicknames, right? Like Milt Stegall, the touchdown beagle, you know, Turtle Man, Chocolate Milt, we used to call him. He kind of hijacked that milk campaign, the Got Milk, and it was Got Milt instead.
I'm not sure even if anyone else ever delivered a nickname to him, or if he created the nickname and then, you know, declared that his nickname sort of thing.
The origins of the nickname Turtle Man with Milt Stegall. You know, it has to do obviously with his abs. You know, if you're in good shape, if you really train hard, you might have a 6-pack. I don't know what one looks like, but I heard they're nice. Milt didn't have a 6-pack though. He had about an 18-pack.
I don't know how many push-ups and sit-ups he would do after practice when everyone else is dying of breath except for kickers. The man was a machine in his workouts. Everybody knows that. And he had a pretty good 6-pack on him. Might have been an 8-pack really.
1st and goal from the 1. Is this it? Stegall! Touchdown! Milt Stegall! Touchdown Regal!
I just want to say congratulations, Milt. You deserve it. You mean so much to not only Winnipeg, but all of Manitoba.
Well, I'm not quite sure how many halls of fame this would be for one Mr. Milt Stegall, but they're all incredibly well-deserved.
Milt, I just want to give you a big congratulations on being inducted into the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved. Plus, let's be honest, someone that looks as good as you deserves to be in another Hall of Fame.